still young. We just didn't say goodbye.
Heart stops for a beat. And it was the incomplete hug
felt more like a stranger's move, a duty to be done, than two people who had once believed they were the only ones. You pulled away a second sooner than you should have, then you turned and walked right through the gate, a lesson I had not yet learned. And I just stood there frozen as the crowds all pushed on past. My arms were still half lifted in a shape that's meant to last, and all I felt you leave behind was not your lingering scent, but just a hollow echo of the words that went unmeant. I replay those few seconds in a loop inside my brain, a silent shared agreement to capitulate the pain. Or were we both just cowards, far too scared to hold on tight, too scared to risk the fallout and a long and lonely flight? Our love was like that hug, you see. It started with a spark, but never got to finish, just got lost inside the dark. And it was the incomplete hug. My hands just brushed your jacket, made of faded, worn out black. Your arm just rested on my shoulder with a sympathetic pat. There was a space between our chests where all the cold air stayed. It wasn't closure, it was just a wound that we had made. It's burned into my memory, a ghost I can't erase, a testament to all the things that we could not embrace. I imagine different endings where I wasn't so afraid, where in that moment's hesitation a different choice was made, where I reached out and pulled you in and held you to my soul, where I buried my whole face in you and finally lost control and whispered, please don't do this, and let's give it one more try. And I love you with no question and no chance for a goodbye. What if we'd held on longer till the world just disappeared? Would it have changed a single thing or just confirmed the things I feel? I practice my reflection, get the smile just right, not too wide, not too forced, just a casual, easy light. I'm the life of every party, I'm the dependable good friend, I'm the one who's always got it all together in the end. I'm the student with the good grades, the daughter who won't fight. I'm everything I'm supposed to be, I'm doing everything feels for